Hello, Facebook, YouTube. The day of Jejudea, the archangel God is the one who rewards us for our spiritual labor. No, not fig. She's a false God, and she's not running any shows. She didn't create any days or whatsoever. All right, topic of the message. Thing is, here's the thing that always bothered me when I was growing up. People listen to people when people say something negative to people. They respond and they get mad at the other person. Oh, you said something negative to me, and I'm gonna say something negative to you. What always bothered me, when I grew up, is why people listen to negative people. Why people look at if someone do something negative to you. Why do people respond to negativity in the first place? I mean, why are you taking heed to a person that is temporal? You know what I'm saying? Why are you taking heed to a person that won't exist? That's not even promised tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Why you listen to somebody that breath didn't create anything? You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, the thing is, in my relationship with God, that I'm learning each and every day to grow and grow and grow in it, that God's voice is the only voice that I will more likely will take heed to more than anything. But I mature to this level and spiritually that I will take heed to the voice of God, then I will take heed to the voice of men. The thing is, but I watch y'all people and people say something to you and say this and say that to you, and y'all take in that. You know what I'm saying? And y'all get angry and mad and upset at the person. Now you want to do something bad about the person. That always bothered me growing up, really, because I'm like, you could say whatever you want to say to me. I mean, I care less about your temporal breath. I care less about the kind of person you think you are, or how prideful of the kind of person that you, I guess, became in life. I care less about your status because you really didn't do anything for me to really take, for me to want to take heed to what you're saying. If somebody called me negative names, call me I look ugly or bad or whatever, that never bothered me going on in life because I never really lived accordingly to what people might say. I was a person, never care less to live accordingly to what a person says, because I don't think people should have that kind of legitimacy concerning them being people that are just productions. You didn't create nothing. You were produced from your mother's womb. There's nothing really special to me about you for me to want to take heed to whatever you got to say to me. It's funny when people say negative things to me and say bad things to me. They got this look and saying, I'm way better than you and you way down here. And I'm like, looking at this person crazy, like, dude, what is really wrong with you, or girls, or whatever? It's this narcissistic situations that everybody else is going on as well. But the topic of the message, let me get this out. The reality of forever breath and temporal breath. I think people need to understand forever breath and temporal breath. See, because here's the thing, I look at people, of course, look at television and radio and all the stuff, the facets, and they hear people say this. They hear people give their opinion about this and give their opinion about that. And of course, the idea is to make sure you may look at their opinion to more as a fact, that I guess they want y'all to come into terms within inside your mind to make them think that they have the answer and have the answer to know what needs to be done concerning what they're talking about. And I look at people and I like see people, listen to people, and they like, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, that makes sense here. And I'm looking at them, I'm like, oh my goodness. But the thing is, Mac is on that Psalms 118:8. I rather put my trust in the Lord than no confidence in men. I have no confidence in people. And the thing is, and I just got to talk about in the character of people. You know what I'm saying? The characteristics of people should speak for itself, that you shouldn't have no confidence in people that in a world system that is yielded to do negative things and follow negative directions. You can't put your confidence in people that are so much submitted to negativity that that you shouldn't think that they have this legitimate opinion or this legitimate, whatever thing that they think less of you or something like that, or highly of you in that case. Because the thing is, the world's in darkness. The world in darkness. Darkness and perceives nonsense, And the thing is, it's nonsense to believe that people, when they give their opinion about you and say, bad stuff about you or negative stuff about you and stuff, because this is the kingdom ideal. The kingdom ideal is if you're in darkness, if you can't see, then that means you can't see what you're, the kind of person that I am. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, because people say negative stuff, they just negative. You're ugly, you stupid, you this. They can't see. They can't see why are you taking heed to people that can't pretty much spiritually see certain things concerning who you are. Now, because God told me this, you know what I'm saying? If a person cannot see the DNA off of your inside of you that can stretch forth your DNA to see the people that you were created from and see every detail and perspective of the kind of person you are, that person does not have no legitimate reason. You have no legitimate reason in believing what this person's saying. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't know who you are, that's the thing. You don't know who you are. You don't know the special things that God has placed in you. You don't, but guess what? There's negative things inside of us and there's positive things inside of us. But the thing is, you may have to key to so much the negative side of you that you start believing that you're negative. And now somebody else telling you negative things about negative things and you believing it. People that are, yielded to do negative things, listen to negative things, they're more than positive. That is foolish. It's foolish to make this world system tell you who you are when they don't know who they are. They don't know that they're made in the image and the likeness of God. They mostly don't believe there is a God. I mean, this is how bad it is. You know what I'm saying? And they believe that they are gods. You know what I'm saying? And it's just ridiculous to take heed to people that don't know no better. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. I'm looking at this and I'm looking at everybody and they're like trying to live up to people's standards. Live up to people's standards? Did you see television? Do you hear the radio? Do you hear the standards of what they consider is